And a surprising turn of events in Bessemer this evening. The Board of Education has been suspended in the middle of a state takeover.
And we had been told that the district had been making strides to get out of this situation. WVTM 13's Michael Higdon is continuing to follow our breaking news from the studio tonight. Michael, the state says the district was in violation of policy.
During some of those meetings, board members reportedly made decisions without proper authorization that were ultimately voided. We are told those voided actions, which included a board member pay increase and the hiring of a parliamentary expert, were added to meeting agendas in October and November of last year without the required approval. This all comes as the board had been working to get back on track ever since the state took it over in fall of 2024. September of last year, Bessemer held its first regular Board of Education meeting after the state took it over. Then in November, the state superintendent even told us significant improvement had been made, and he didn't see the state intervention lasting the 5 or 6 years ultimately that they thought it would. Well, just a couple of weeks ago, Chief Administrative Officer of the State Department of Ed sent a letter stating the Bessemer board has been suspended indefinitely. In the letter, Dr. Daniel Boyd cites the Educational Accountability and Intervention Act, which says that during a state intervention, meeting agendas must be approved by the state superintendent or the chief administration officer, which was himself, and changes can only be approved by them. Boyd goes on to cite 2 separate meetings where the board added items to the agenda, first to vote on raising a board member's pay and then to vote on hiring a parliamentarian. In the email, Boyd says this happened with no explanation of why the board needed such an expert. Well, a board member we spoke with says that explanation was laid out in another report, which outlined how the school system needed to improve. Meanwhile, Erica Hughes, the president of the Central Alabama American Federation for Teachers, says this suspension is something teachers are not happy about.
Things are not changing. If anything, they have gotten worse since the State Department took over. A true reflection of what is going on day to day in Bessemer City Schools is not being given to that community. It is time for the community and stakeholders to stand up, get with their school board representative, and demand answers.
Alabama's Department of Ed released the following statement that reads, in part, the chief administration officer, as appointed by law, has determined that those advisory meetings are not offering meaningful input. Therefore, the Bessemer School Board members have been suspended from regular meetings until further notice. The State Department says each member of the board was spoken with before the suspension. We're working to learn what will happen at the next board meeting. As of right now, no upcoming meetings are even listed on their website. We'll keep you posted when that changes.